In today's chronicles of in today's chronicles of OBS hates me, but honestly, it's reciprocated. So remember how I had issues with my PNG tuber thing, right? So OBS had an update that I installed, obviously, and put on, and now it's not that like it crashes every 5 minutes and would make crash OBS if I make it bigger. It's not recognized by OBS anymore. So when I open the EduTube and it says it's there in OBS, it's not, nothing shows up. And not only that, if you remember, I had looked up a little bit and I was like, oh, I'll go see if PNG Tuber Plus works, because that's been recommended. I downloaded it, it didn't work. The thing just didn't do anything. Like, it opened an image and I couldn't do anything with it. And then I went to look up if there were issues, and every single thing I found was like, oh, here how to do all of these things on Mac, because it has issues with every single thing on Mac. How to make the sound work, how to just open an image in it, how to make this, and I'm like, if the software is having issues with every single thing it should do, maybe I don't want to use that software. So, you know, great things overall. Yeah, let me try reopen it real quick to check if it will work maybe now, because I have restarted the EduTube multiple times. I have restarted OBS multiple times. Never worked, but you know. Let's see, it's here. Yes, it says it's on, and nothing shows up. Yeah, there's not. It's supposed to be on screen, but it's not. So yeah, thanks OBS for the new update. Yup. I don't really know what else to say with that, because I really don't know how to fix that at all. Because it's clearly because of the update, because, yeah. But apparently, I've seen people say that the new OBS update is like giving issues for like multiple stuff for people. So maybe that's one of them. So I'll try to check like in the next few days if anyone has come up with solutions. Because I'm guessing just right now, since the update is literally from yesterday, it's not going to. But I'll just keep the camera on for today. Then that's fine. It's so tiring. God. I just want shit to work, but the thing is, like, it's never going to. It doesn't matter what computer I have, it doesn't matter how much money I'll put into a computer, it doesn't matter how anything I do, I will always have issues, because that's just how technology is. I just hope that, like, it doesn't create too much of an issue for PNG tubers and VTubers, and they find that might use, because I don't know if it's just the EduTube or if it's like all stuffs that are similar that like OBS is not making work anymore. So I hope that like people that just are faceless aren't having too much issues. Because me, it's fine. I show my face on stream, so like I'll just like do a thing with cam for today. But like for people that don't, I hope it's okay. I hope they're fine. Is there any other software I can think of, maybe? Yeah, because the most popular ones are those two. The EduTube and PNG Tuber Plus. Those are like the two that people know. Easy issue. PNG Tuber Maker, maybe. Speaking of computers, great opportunity to bring this up. I am helping a friend build a PC right now, and so much fun. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so nice as well from you. you'll get like so much just panic DMs from me whenever I get to that. Yeah, so if you never, yeah, don't worry. I would have. Oh, you put the speed on emote as well. Ah, nice. Yeah, don't worry. The second, like, because my dad's having money issues, so I don't know if I'll get anything this year for my birthday. But if I do, don't worry that like starting to get stuff for the PC, I'm going to be like, Nan, what do I need to get? What works? I know like 2 brands, and that's all I know about anything. I know shit all. So yeah. Okay. I went on a fucking like Reddit to read the answers of someone asking for good PNG tuber programs, and there's a huge, apparently there's a pro shipper like conflict going on with some of the software. Oh, I hate the internet. But yeah, don't worry, Nan, you will be solicited the second I start doing anything that includes a PC. And what was the other one I saw? PNG Tuber Makeup, that's on Steam, so I need to check if it's for Mac or not. Because like a lot of the stuff, it will not be here. It won't be on Steam if it's for Mac. No, it's not. Okay, I can check maybe later. Okay. But yeah, you'll have my face just being like this 24/7 for today. Yeah, I'll do that after stream then. What is it just like, is it their first, your friend, is it their first PC they're getting? Or is it old one has died, need new one kind of thing? Here we go. What's that music? Oh, customer success Valdivian theme, I see. Here. Oh god, you're also going to see like the light of Jesus on my face. Up. Here we go. The camera's a bit low for some reason. Much better. So, it's not the first overall, but the first one they are building. Not quite alone, but you know. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so nice. Yeah, I'm utterly terrified of whenever I have to do that. On one hand, I love like stuff like that, like building shit, but on the other hand, I'm like, I am not very good at it. So, que sera kind of energy. Up. Oh, I'm so glad the Procreate update fixed this. Because before, when you had references on screen, it would, like, when you came back to the thing after, like, the reference was already open, you had to, like, reload it, because if not, it would, like, get all blurry and shit. It was so annoying. So, the number of options for every part is overwhelming. Yes. I know what NVIDIA is, and I think that's as much as I know. Wait, I have my list, don't I? In my notebook of like what I need to get for a PC. Is it here? I have speakers, because I've always had computers that had speakers, so I never thought about the fact that I would need speakers. Speakers, second screen. I just wrote PC. I know I have somewhere like a thing where I did an actual list, but yeah. Keyboard, Windows license, and I just wrote PC. But yeah, from brain I know I need a... I mean, I know the terms in French, so I don't know if I know them in English. Like a sound thing, a graphics card, motherboard. Is that how you say that? Because that's how you say it in French. RAM. For PC, you need a PC, exactly. It's a case. Ventilators. Like fans. From the top of my head, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if there's anything else. There's a chip somewhere, but that might be the motherboard. But yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. Anyways. About this. So. We got... Please put some clothes on. Thank you very much. Neutral. Happy. Disappointed. Angry. Please put some clothes on. And blush. And for the outfits, we have... So the party outfit, the everyday outfit, the first date outfit, the second date outfit, and the third date outfit. Nice. I don't know yet what the colors. But yeah, we'll start by doing some line art. But I'm kind of excited also for building a PC because that's going to be a big adventure. And like once you, even though like obviously you can forget a lot of shit, once you know a little bit about that kind of thing, I feel like it's easier to also fix things when stuff aren't working. To be like, okay, if I know how this works, then I know how to at least like understand what the issue is when there's an issue. And that's so much better than to be helpless anytime there's a problem, I think. I might also do a different haircut for one of the outfits, but I don't know yet. Because I thought about that and then I forgot and then I didn't do it. But now I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, I could give them like a little like hair half up, half down, or like ponytail kind of situation. One of them would be cute. Please. Thank you. There you go. And also like helping your friend build a PC, that's a nice like quote unquote excuse to spend time with friends, so that's good too. Feel like yes, opportunity, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun putting everything together. I hope so. I'm sure. But yeah. Big yay. Big yay for building the PC. Is it going to be a cute PC or is it just going to be like basic black PC? I'm too TikTok filled. I've seen people have fucking aquariums in there. God, the ones where they have like a screen on the PC itself, on like the tower, it's so bad. I understand the funky little thing, but I think it's such a waste of everything, of like the energy and stuff. because you don't need that. And also, it's going to... I've seen so many people who are like, oh, why did it open my game in the fucking little screen? And I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like something that's practical. A third friend has also voiced interest in being there when we did that. Oh, yay! Little friend meetup. That's so cute. It will be white actually, but not too flashy. That's still nice though. It's still like different from basic black one. Little bit of pizzazz, even if simple. I always loved the... Okay, that's an issue I have is like, of course, my whole thing is like, I like dark colors, I like black, I like dark gray, all that bullshit, and like, yeah. But I also love so much the like specific like old beige visuals of like old PCs, you know? Like very Windows old PCs and such. I love that visual. I know that like I'll be more happy if I get something that works with everything else. But that kind of aesthetic I love so much. And so every time I see something that's like, oh, but you could have this as kind of like a retro Windows aesthetic, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't, but God, I'm tempted. Like the keyboard website you sent me, there was a keyboard that was like that, and I was like, oh, I'm very tempted. But I should get the black and gray one. I love those visuals. When you think about it, it's kind of like Legos, but a bit more complicated in a way. It's kind of like just any kind of like little building thing like that. But just a bit of a worse endeavor if, you know, you fuck it up. It is, yes. Nice. I remember there was an NVIDIA, I think, like esports contests years and years back, and there was like a French team, and I watched the VOD for it a while back because it was like a fucking mess. It was so bad. It was like you had a team per country and stuff, and like different casts, people casting it for different countries, and I watched like a best of the French one because it had like people I knew, and one of the things was they needed to build a PC in like a very short amount of time, and the first one that finished their PC won the thing. And I remember watching it and being like, whoa. And half of those dudes have like fucking either like have already built their PC or have like stuff in computer science. Hi Sunny, how are you? So it was very funny. We're talking about building PCs. I don't know if your PC you've built yourself or if you just bought it like that. I'm good. I'm happy to move on to the Ambrose sprites. Words will work. I mean, I'm moderately happy because as you can see, unlike usual during streams, I'm on screen because the PNG software does not work anymore with the OBS update, but that's okay. So I have to try other softwares again. I'll have to figure that out. I've wrote down like 3 different softwares I found. Then I need to see if they are available on Mac and if they work, because I had tried PNG Tuber Plus and it didn't work. Good to know them. Yeah, it's basically VOD, and I don't know if it's a Mac only thing, so maybe you'd be fine. But basically when I open it, I have it on my screen. It's normal, but it just doesn't like do anything in, doesn't show anything in OBS. So that's great, you know. I just bought it. My brain bad for tech stuff like that. Yeah, honestly, I get it. I got the ego boost of knowing that like Nan will help me when I do it, so it helps. But if not, like I would just buy one that's already, you know, done. OBS betrayers yet again, yes. Damn, I use PNG Tuber Plus and I refuse to update OBS, so... God, I tried, basically, PNG Tuber Plus, I downloaded it for Mac, and it just didn't work. Like, I couldn't do anything in it. It wasn't recognizing my mic, I couldn't open anything, it didn't have the background thing that it's supposed to have, it was just, like, transparent. Like, I couldn't get it to work at all, and when I looked up stuff for it, it was all stuff being like, oh yes, on Mac you need to do this very weird manipulation thing to make the sound work, and you need to do this very weird thing to make just import an image in, and I'm like, okay, not worth it. It seems like for Mac it's like nothing works and you need to bullshit it your way through. So it's like, okay, it's fine, I don't need to work. I'll try VOD. And then I was like, oh, I'll try VOD Tuber again, and like, I'll see if maybe the OBS update fixes it. Well... So who knows, maybe OBS will fix its update, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there'll be like hacks and stuff to how to make it work again. But in the meantime, since it's like very new, like the update like is from yesterday or some shit, I'm going to just see if other software works. And we shall see. I just hope that like people that are just PNG tubers aren't having the same issue I am, because like me it's fine just with my face and it's like ugh, it's just like a little bit annoying, but it's fine. But I hope for other people they don't have that issue, because like that would be annoying. But yeah. I had something I wanted to say that I forgot. I'll come back to me. I love always having my chat at like 12 different places. It's so satisfying to look anywhere and have chat. Like I have chat here, I have chat here, I have chat here, and I have chat here. I technically have 4 chats on screen right now. Because I have 2, I have the Twitch, you know, playback thing. I have OBS, and my chat is on screen, so I have chat on those 2, and I have 2 separate chat boxes. One on the screen where I have OBS, and one on Twitch, the normal one. It's like, chat is everywhere. As it should be. But though, something that's just a little bit positive about this whole thing crashing is that from what I can see, VOD Tuber is like one of the softwares that has the least amount of stuff you can do for PNG. So, if any of these other software works, then I can play with it, around with it, maybe a bit more, and that could be fun. We shall see. But that'd be like a good thing in a bad situation kind of thing. No. And also I need to do the... Where are they? I promise I haven't forgotten. I will do the emote that I need to do. That is done soon. I wanted to go do some groceries today, but I slept too long and I woke up too late, and so I didn't go because I was like, oh no. Because I slept through my alarm, sadly, but that's okay. I'll try again tomorrow. It happens. Right now I'm having a really hard time going to sleep like anytime early, even when I am in bed like early or try to go to sleep earlier. I just like go in bed and I just like can't sleep for hours on end. So, a bit tiring. I wish it wasn't the case, but you know. I hope I have a day where it's better soon so I can just do my thing in the day. Or like the few days that I've had where I woke up earlier, then I was like too tired and need to sleep more. Because I was just like dead. Should I put the dimples also on the normal one or just on the happy one? Because wait. Yeah, you can't see dimples. But also I can't see because of my screen. You see my dimples if I just use like a normal like very slightly, you don't see that much, but also I don't have a dimple that's that mark, so yeah, it's not enough of a smile to do a dimple. I'll decide that it's not enough. Oh, Nan. Now that you've seen everyone's endings for Date Everything, do you have... Has your top 3 changed or not at all? Is it the same that the one you sent me last time? And Sunny, I don't think you sent your top 3 for Date Everything at the end, but also you didn't watch the endings, I don't think. But you watched other people do content on it. But I don't know if like it's anything different than what it was last time when you talked about it. Which was just like vote, skips, and I don't know who the third one would be since you've disowned Dirk from his space. God. And also, have you seen the end illustration for Volt and Eddie? Because thank you. Thanks the universe for things to happen sometimes. I don't know if they'll... Because they have done some merch, so I don't know if they'll do like prints of the illustrations at all. Or the Polaroids, but I hope so I can get them. I have my little list of what I want. And even though I don't have like a cork board, I do have this thing that I can kind of put Polaroids on. I mean, I literally have some on. You can't see from that distance, but there's a few on there. There's 2 fake Polaroids from my favorite manhwa. My top 3 didn't change. I think there is a few characters that could go up into the honorable mention, maybe, but all of it not much has changed, I think. I see. Yeah, I feel like Sam is cute. I would put her up there. Yeah, Sam is a cutie. Sounds really cute. I feel like within your faves, except for the one that shall not be named, Not many of them have had like bad endings or like disappointing endings, I feel like. So it's good. You didn't have also a Dorian moment like we did with Helen. That was heartbreaking. Yeah, it was nice to have like the the end thing with Sam. Just, you know, kissing your ex-bosses and the weird guy that's been texting you for like 2 weeks. And then, yep, hello Sam. I'm gonna just not talk about TVs and cars. We know that like you have like Zeke, you have a soft spot for twinks, and that's okay. I feel like Timmy's end card wasn't too. I think Timothy, if you do Timothy and not Timmy, I think he becomes a train conductor. I think that was his thing. His end card was okay. Because I went to watch it afterwards, of course. Timmy's wasn't too bad. Timmy's could have been like a lot worse. Like they made it quite soft, I feel like. Well, you know. If they do packs with all of the illustrations and I get some, I know who to send Timmy's one to. Because I'm not keeping that. I have the amazing ability to fully ignore Timmy as a character and just look at the design. That's called simping. God. I know you're not on TikTok, or at least much, so you maybe don't have the ref, but there's like the meme that goes blah blah blah, first name, last name, place. He's just like not listening and just being like, yes, you're saying that, but you're too pretty, so I can't listen. It's kind of like the energy. Character stuff. Also, Timmy, in the last pic you sent me with. Wait, let me recheck. Yeah, I think he has like twine all over him, like wool all over him. That's the thing, is like you couldn't be with someone with like Timmy, because I think you'd want to end someone's life after 2 days of him putting the fucking wool everywhere. But it's a nice idea, you know. God, they put him next to Dirk as well. So like I think it's Dirk at least. It's like the two like black hair boy. But yeah, that specific one with everyone naked and stuff is such a nice illustration. There's so many like details and little things that are like just so nice. Honestly. And relationships I wouldn't have thought about, but it's nice to be like, oh, those two connected and those two connected and those three connected. Like, that's quite nice. He does keep his fucking gloves though all the time. I don't think the wool would be the first issue. I mean, if you're not listening to what he's saying and just looking. Wouldn't. No. I have misread my own sentence. Don't worry, it's okay. No, wait, which one? Was it a double negative? No, it was a simple negative. It's hard. Things be hard. But yeah, if you don't listen and you just look and the actions as far as they seem don't annoy you or you don't have an issue with them, then I feel like that would be the first thing. If you manage to like fully block out the noise. God. What I wanted to express is that talking to him for 10 seconds would make me want to end him. Yeah. I know. What I wish to express. But I meant like if you block the noise, that would be like probably the first issue. Because you said you could block what he says, so you know. God, imagine he's speaking to you and he's undoing all the fucking wall in the place. God. That's a double negative. What? It's the same thing I read. I can block that out while looking at illustrations. Not a scenario where he's real. That would be horrible. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get inside the house. God, I wonder if there's anyone that had actual cat clocks at their place and just started looking at them like, I can't have this in my house anymore. God, I'm really like disappointing everyone by not putting an emo twink in my game. Yeah, it works. How will we wake up? Ah, good question. I can't believe I forgot such a key demographic, you know. You got one emo, they're just not a twink. And don't really have the emo aesthetic, but depressed that they are. Listen, you got the golden retriever. Charlie isn't an e-girl. I wouldn't say she's an e-girl. A streamer, girly pop. A non-binary muscle person. Muscle parent, if you so wish. It's like gentle giant energy. And a depressed cooked. A depressed cook. We'll see if I manage to make this anything. Perhaps there will be more to come. And then I will do the fucking emo twink. Emo twink DLC, god. The emo twink DLC. Do you wish you had an emo twink in your life? Here we go. I was like, that's a demographic that already has too many characters in. I don't need to add one and then... Honestly, it's also probably because, you know, I wanted like one guy, one girl, and then 2 non-binary characters, so... I also started doing an illustration of John Wick. Who knows if I'll finish it one day, but I have started it. God. Also, with Zeke, we finally actually finished because we finished the DLC. Ace is only 5 yesterday. We finished at 4 AM. And, we now have a new enemy, and the tier list was very fun to do as well. And it is very funny to me that the two top characters for Zeke were the cop and the hawk, and no one else. Those are the two that matter. But wait, let me check if Zeke is listening to this. I don't think so, but you never know. No, Zeke is not here. Because I don't want to spoil. But basically, 886, it's going to be tough for me to voice one specific character. For the simple reason that I'm going to want to like scream every 5 minutes and cry the other rest of the time whenever he speaks, and that's going to be tough because of all the implication of everything around him. It's going to be tough to do the entire game where he is really, really often there. I have to be like, forget everything you know about this guy. Please. So you can voice him normally. But I'm excited though, because it's a character that I think Zeke will really like. There's also a lot in here. I mean, there's going to be multiples, but one that I'm like, yes, there should be a connection there. For Bebu opportunity. But it's also the game that has my least favorite prosecutor out of every Ace Attorney games, and I am not excited to voice him. Because I do not like him in the slightest. So that will be something. But at least it's going to be chill to voice, because contrary to every other prosecutor in those goddamn games, he doesn't have like the energy of someone that has a very low voice, and I won't have to speak in a low voice the entire time. Because, Godot, and then Miles, and then Blackwell. It's like, Christoph didn't have to, not Christoph, Clavier didn't have to lower the voice, that wasn't too bad, but I still made my voice a bit lower for him. Was excited. And once we're done with this, hopefully there would have been a Capcom sale in between, so that I can get either the Miles Edgeworth duology or the Great Ace Attorney duology for Zeke. That we can continue. I'm more excited to play The Great Ace Attorney because I never watched nor played the second game, so even though I know some of the stuff about the plot, I will get surprised. I will get surprised with a lot of it, so it'll be fun to like experience a game I haven't experienced before for the first time with Zeke for Ace Attorney. And also, even though I do enjoy the Miles Edgeworth games, I think they're fun. It's probably my least favorite series of Ace Attorney. It's still very good, but it's just not the best, I think. I think it's a bit weaker than the other stuff, even though it has like a very violent fan base. It's still really good, but just a bit less. So I'm a bit less excited to revisit them. And also, you don't have trial sessions in the Miles Edgeworth games, and I love the trial sessions. So I'm always like a bit, oh, we don't get trials. Sad. Oh, and I would have to voice Gumshoe again, and Gumshoe wrecks my voice. He's hard to voice, because I gave him a gruff voice, so it's hard to do. We'd have to, yeah, because then Zeke would voice Miles, obviously, because it's the main character. But because of how AA6 is, it's going to be a bit more, a bit less like one person speaks for 20 minutes, the other person speaks for 20 minutes with the characters, because not all the main characters are going to be huddled together anymore. That's going to be good. Because with Zeke voicing Apollo, Athena, and Phoenix, it was like all of them at once. All the time. And then sometimes Trucy was around and I was like, oh, I have a voice to do. Good. Oh, and Fulbright, of course, for like justice. With Zeke, we were laughing about the other day. We were saying I should just put whenever I get like rewards and stuff when I change to like partner. Yes, no, it's Twitch partner or Twitch affiliate. I never remember which one I have and which one I don't. Whichever of the two I could do. And I just put Bobby Fulbright voice as like a reward. It's just the most out of context thing because the only one that has the context is Zeke. It's a fun voice to do. I'll miss doing that voice. But I also like hope I can do more games where I can do voices because that'll be fun. Because obviously a lot of the puzzle games I've done, they're more like games when you don't do voices because you're reading someone's journal. Usually, it's fun to do voices. So maybe when I do more visual novels, because obviously with Date Everything you can't really do voices, because everyone's voiced for everyone's great pleasure. Everyone's voice, because the voices are amazing, and I only had like the devs part where I could do voices, but like I didn't do them because I was like, that's real people, that's weird to do voices for them. I just read normally. But yeah. We shall see. Did I need to use them on the other one? Ah, I see them. Up. Bit thicker than that. Here we go. Also now you can understand what I mean when I say that, like I usually bonk the mic with my headphones when I stream art, because I'm just like, one, they end up doing, because the mic is way too high. Up. Good news though is that so they're going to, I don't know when yet, because my dad's waiting for the entrance to answer, but like the roof's going to get redone, and he's going to isolate it as well. So hopefully, I don't know how it will go exactly. We'll see when he gets the news from the entrance back. Yeah, that'll be done. Yippee! Because I wonder if like they'll need me, like it'll be better for them if I like take out the shit I have on the walls and like if I have stuff to move, I don't know. But at least I won't be too warm or too cold anymore, so that's great. Huzzah. I'll do the color stuff afterwards. I want to finish all the normal lineups first, and then I'll do color everything. Which doesn't actually make sense. Wait, I should do. Oh, I always do this. Ah, fuck. I should do the color for this, and then it'll be easier, and the rest I can do afterwards. But that should be done. That'd be better if it's done. Maybe a bit darker. Yeah, that'll be better. Because then I can just copy and paste, and it's so much easier. I always like, okay, one thing at a time. I do this, and it's like, no. Up. And then the hair. Oh, that I need to make darker actually first. Up. Green eyes. And here, so for the brows, like that, and for the hair, like this. That should be fine. People fighting about about Celeste. It's funny because, like, on my phone at least, when I get notifications from none commenting in the Discord, I see like the profile picture that Zeke did, but if I'm in the Discord itself, I will just see the normal profile picture, and I'm like, oh, switcheroo. I got so worried yesterday that I was starting to have a fever, cause like, or like just getting ill, cause I kept sneezing and sniffling and all. And also I was wearing like my big scarf because I was a little bit cold. So I was wearing my big scarf, and so I had my face in my scarf for like most of the evening. And afterwards, when I went to sleep, my cheeks were like so warm. And my forehead was fine, so I was like, I must be okay. But my cheeks were so ungodly warm, and I was like, oof. Let's hope it's not a fever. I got a wee bit worried. I have to check myself. Also, a good end to Saturday for gamers, because on one hand Hades 2 is now out, so have fun, people, and because I will not be playing it, but have fun. But on the other hand, Professor Layton and the World of Steam has been announced not for 2025 but for 2026, so it's been sent back a year, which makes sense since we literally had no date for like when it would be out, and we are in September and we haven't had any updates since the announcement of the game, so it makes sense it would be pushed back a bit. What have you not heard? Professor Layton news or Hades 2? Yeah, it was expected. Basically, they got the Professor Layton, yeah. They got a new trailer out that's only in Japanese, because you know they don't have any other audience, and and in it says Professor Layton and the World of Steam 2026. Yeah, I think it was announced sometime yesterday. Like, the trailer got out sometime yesterday, during the night between like 2 days ago and yesterday, and then people were speaking about it yesterday. And it's same, like it says 2026, but they don't say a date, which is fine. I'd rather they take their time, but also I'm excited and I want the game. So I'm a bit like, I'm worried it's going to get in development hell. We've been waiting for so long. But I hopefully they're just like, you know, hopefully January or February, but we shall see, I guess. I get worried. And I hope that Hades 2 is as good as Hades 1. I know people loved the... I don't know what the test version? Was that what was that? I don't know the name exactly for what they had out, but I know that people liked a lot, so hopefully the full game will be to the expectations. But I'm sure it'll be like Supergiant has proven like they're really good and stuff, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. Looking at my keys to see. Because my keys are on the wall. Okay. And then the chain. Up. Okay. I'm just going to be right back. Going to go to the bathroom. Be right back. And I'm back. Up. Got to invite things. right now on TikTok, I'm getting a lot of Friends edits, like the show. And something that I noticed that's kind of funny and kind of sad at the same time is how obviously some people really don't like some of the characters, or at least like pretend like they're fine with everyone but actually aren't. Because with edits usually you get also the like which one are you quizzes and shit, and with the TikToks usually what the format ends up being is people putting a list of traits, and then you have to be like, oh, which one is more like me? And then you look through the list of traits and you see some characters, weirdly enough, only have bad traits. Or traits that would be deemed negative. It's like, you really put all of those traits and chose the version to say that would be like negative on purpose, didn't you? And you looked at your image and you were like, yeah, that seems like something that's fine. Like, what the fuck? And also usually it's also stuff that like the characters themselves in the show are being criticized for, and then have to move forward and learn to accept about themselves, or like have to stand up for themselves for being the way they are and it getting more accepted. And like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to throw that right back at the character's face. It's like, are you okay? You need help. You realize that like that's the opposite of what, okay, yeah. What the point of this is. Okay, good, great. God, just because I have the theme in the background right now, that's so annoyed at the myth they did for Zane. Love and Deep Space. I've been looking forward for this thing for so long. I've gotten so many crystals and stuff. Mainly because I was like, there's going to be a Zane myth soon. I should gather up all the crystals. There's going to be like Silas stuff and then Zane stuff. Yeah, let's go. I hate the Zane myth so much. It's so bad. I don't like the aesthetic, that's one thing. It's like just not Zane. They just made it for another character, and then they just were like, oh, people like the Raphael look, let's put that on Zane. That makes no sense. And the story is just bullshit. They did the same thing they did with Caleb, which is like, MC and the love interests are doing this game, and so in the game they are this. This is what the myth is about. It's like, that's not an actual myth. That's just a random storyline that you could have done. Instead, you like quote unquote said it was a myth, even though it's not. Because you can't have some characters where their myths is literally like in a past life, the two of you used to be like this and stuff. And then some of them is like, oh, you play a video game with your boyfriend. It's like, no. Give us some actual shit. Like, it's even more upsetting. Especially Zane was the one that had a lot of like... The game is Chinese and had a lot of traditional Chinese stuff in his myths. Like his two myths from before were like really based on that from what I heard. And now they just did like random visuals that's like very clearly Orientalist off of like Egyptian mythology. And it's like so tiring. But people are happy because he's half naked, so who cares? It upsets me so much. It's like a silly thing to get upset about, but also it's just tiring overall when people, and just even the creators and shit, like would rather the character make no sense or like not respect what they've built, but have people simp even in a way that doesn't make sense for them to simp for that character. Would rather have that rather than just make something that's like actually meaningful and makes sense. Especially like the Raphael one was the new Raphael myth was so good, it was so cool. The new Xavier myth, amazing. Honestly, I wish that was for one of my guys. It made me want to get it so badly, even though I don't care for the character that much. I was like, oh, that's gorgeous, that's beautiful, I love it so much. It's perfectly an aesthetic I love. And then we just have, oh, one of your two main favorite characters, fuck him. It's like, okay, great. I'll wait in the corner. Hopefully they won't fuck us over with the Silas one as well. Because like they owe us one serious Caleb myth, because the last one wasn't anything lore, it was you go into like a space adventure escape game kind of thing, VR reality thing. With Caleb, it's like, that's not a myth, that's okay. Same shit as Zane one we have right now. And then what's it called? Yeah, and then yeah, Silas, because Silas, I didn't like the dragon visuals. Like, I got the thing, I got the energy, I still pulled for it, but I was like, I'm not the biggest fan of the visuals for the cards and the look they gave him, but it makes sense, it all works. But this just doesn't make sense in the sliders, nothing works, and I'm just annoyed at it. I'm just looking at it being like, ah. God. Okay. And I think that also happened was we got a new update in Project Sekai, and I've been like trying to get like full combos on the high and like play the highest levels I could and get full combos on the highest level I could, just to get like the gacha thing they give you with the new updates if you get after a certain level. And I was like, ugh. So I managed to do a level 31 without, like, not full combo, but just normal level 31, which I'm very happy about because I haven't done a single one. And my max full combo was 28, I think, but I don't think I have a single, because I only have one level, like 2 level 29 songs, and I don't think I could full combo them. One maybe I could really try, but I don't think so. But it's fun to be like, ah, yes, give me the gacha. I got some nice cards through it. I got 2. I got, I think, 3 or yeah, I think I got 3 4-stars and 2 that had outfits, so I'm very happy with that. With like 40 pull, I want to say. I could be wrong. And also they also give you more song cards for what's it called? For like just level up levels, and of course since I already had a bunch that were leveled up, I just ended up having like 800 sound cards or some shit. And so I was like, let's go. Oh, I got nothing so far. We also only had 2 10 pulls, so the next 10 pulls, hopefully. Honestly, I think I got quite lucky with them. I got a few 3-stars I didn't have as well, so that was nice. And I hope you'll get one for the next one. Do you think you still have levels you can like try to get things for? Well, the next 10 pull will have to wait. I'm not that good yet. I see. Also, so you know, because I realized afterwards, the highest level you do, the more amount of cards you get. I think 28, 29. Like after a while, you get like 2 ones or 3 ones, 3 gacha cards per thing, and level 30, I think maybe 29 as well, but 30 and 31, you have like 5 gacha cards if you manage to clear the level. So it was nice. Yeah, you saw, okay, nice. I don't know how high it goes if it stops after 5, because like, I don't know what the max level is you can do. I think it's 40 maybe? I don't know how many. Because they made it like go up quite quickly, so I was like, oh. But I'm going now when I get songs, I'm going to be like, what's your maximum level? I might try to do some masters just to see if I can like clear a level 32. That's like easy. Because I got to level 30, I was already like sweating. 31, I was already sweating. But... okay. There's like this. But it's fun motivation to like do bigger levels. Because a lot of the like, not a lot of them, but the harder songs that I like, they are really hard. Like I redid the one with Ia on it. I don't remember the name of the song, but the Leonie one with Ia on it. I redid that one. It's so hard, and it's only a level 29. And I did like the level 31 I did was definitely easier than it. But usually I've realized like the higher like those levels, the ones I like as a really hard ones that I can't finish, and the ones I don't like as much songs wise as the one I can do, and I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's a nice little extra reward. I really like the idea. Also the 50 max energy is nice. Yes, I agree. It's just annoying because then I don't have like a nice round number and have my nice round numbers. But I like that they upped that for sure. Also the new not waiting screen, but the new like opening screen is really nice with all of them like lined up. It's really cute. The one I saw, and also the music was slightly different. I was like, oh, it's nice. No, that one will be black. That one's definitely not going to be. So that one's the same one. But yeah, I enjoy little extra rewards. I like that they do that anytime they do like a big update. Usually you get like a bunch of free shit, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Always here for the free stuff. But yeah, that might make me try to go at it a little bit more, so that I can like beat my maximum level 31. Also, the alternate text for the trust rank titles confused me for a moment. Like, why am I getting 100 new titles, 1,000 new titles? What is this? Yeah. I didn't even look through that. I should look at that afterwards. I didn't notice that because I just got the stuff, and the only thing I noticed was the song cards. I was like, I have so many song cards now, and I think I saw it quickly, and I was like, huh? But I just like skipped. So I should look at that to see what they are. It is like the trust, like the relationship stuff, like in between characters. They have like new names. Is that the thing? Just instead of the usual text, you can make it say X and Y fan or X and Y and X fan. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. I'll look at that. That's funky. I'm really like, that's something I'm also sad that I lost with my progression gone from my old account. I will never like stop complaining about this, but like all the little trust ranks, like, because when I started playing, trust ranks weren't in the game, like they got implemented later on, and I really enjoy like discovering the trust rank name for the character relationships. And so I was like, oh, I have to go back to 0. Sad day. Little Mizuki and Enaf instead of making MV, something like that. Ah, I see. Because I like the personalized ones for everyone. So I'm excited to get more relationship stuff with like the duos I like most, so I can put them back on. Yeah, it's like black pants and dark gray top. Okay. Yeah, I also like the custom ones, but I see why someone would use the fan text instead. Yeah, same. I'm like, I get the thing for that. God, you know, one thing I'm not excited about though in Project Sekai that's apparently incoming. I don't know when that will be. Probably in a long time because it's like just started in Japan. So the fucking like Animal Crossing personal space thing that we got the Persona 5 plushie for. I am worried about how much space that will take on my iPad. I am worried about the game already lagging. Sure, let's hope it's not too big. Yeah, it's all 3D as well, like. I am very worried. Up. Like, I just want to do my Rito rhythm game and I want gacha. That's all I'm asking for. I already got more than I asked for with the like heartbreaking storylines. Let's not give too much cake to the people. That's too many slices. Thankfully, my iPad has plenty of storage, but that doesn't mean I want to abuse it, because it's getting old and I'm worried about it. It already like has a hard time sometimes booting lads or Project Sekai, so I'm like, ugh. What I do is like I make sure that the games are like properly exited whenever I do something else. And I try to never have both of the games on at the same time. Not on, but like open at the same time. Like, gotta be careful. What month is okay, still in a while, right? The Mizuki and event we're waiting for. I always forget. Okay, should be like, is it before Christmas or is it after Christmas? The first part of the Mizuena event is the next one. Okay. And the second one is late December. Okay, I see. And the wedding core cards are the late December one then, right? Yes, thank you. Because I'm like, I gotta rebuild my points. I think I got back up to 30,000 now. And I always have to do math in my head because lads, like a 10 pull in Project Sekai is 3,000 and a 10 pull in Love in Displace is 1,500. So I'm always like, fuck, which one is which? I'm trying to be like, okay, how many pulls do I have? But with 30,000, then I have 100 pulls? 10 pulls, right? That's not too bad. Yep, thank you. I was like starting to do math in my head and I was like, oh, it's an easy one. It's times 10. Because usually I have to do like, okay, so that plus that. Especially for the lads one, because then I go like, okay, 2 is 3,000, then 4 is 6,000, and then I do more like that way. Then with like 1,500, 5,500 and such, because that's easier. How many notes, but you know, because when I was wondering if I wanted to do the Zane one or not, even though I didn't like it, I was like, okay, how many pulls would I still have if I waste all of my stuff on here? And I tried to get both cards from the event, and I did my math, and I was like, I'm not pulling. It's definitely not worth it. And I know I had an event I wanted to pull for in between now and like the late December and Mizuki one, but I don't remember which one, so I'm just like waiting to be like, which one will it be? Because I'm like, I forgot who you were. I remember you exist, but I forgot who you were. which happens all the time. I'm just like checking my stuff and I'm like, ah, yes, I will do this. And then I'm like, I forget everything the 5 seconds afterwards. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, I know I have something I want to pull for. I just don't remember what. We'll see. I'll know when it's there. God. I hope we'll get some cards of character I like with with the kind of style that they put in the current banners that we have for the event, because I really love like that kind of aesthetic. It's so pretty with all the pastel blue and such. It's so pretty. They fucking hate Shiho though. She's my favorite from Leonid, but they fucking hate her. She's always the 3-star card of the Leonid events. No, the 2-star one. She's always the 2-star one from the Leonid event. She's never the 3-star one when she's not on the banner, and she's not often on the banner. They mostly do Hodami, Saki, and Ichika, I feel like. And then usually they put Chiho on banners with other people that are not from her pair. And I'm like, please, my girly pup. And they usually also give her outfits I don't like and I don't think fit her, and I'm always so upset. So she always ends up in like Ichika outfits because I'm like, ugh. They've done dirty by you one more time. Could do a jean kind of shirt. That could be cute. Just like you were saying, the wedding looking like pictures for Enna and Mizuki made me remember about the 2 wedding events we had in Project Sekai. Because I would like to say both of them were gender exclusive. One of them pretty much had all guys and Anne from Vivid Bad Squad, but it was very much the guys. And the other one was all girls. I know it's not like specifically the gay agenda on that specific thing, because it's most likely more like we try to make sure characters don't get shipped in a way, but like it was very funny that they were like, oh yeah, we don't have a groom for the second event, let's just make it Shizuki. That fits. Chizuku, not Chizuki. Okay. Now color. Yeah, it's interesting. going to be right back. Da-da-da-da-da. What's here? fun little tidbit of French political stuff today. An ex-president we got that was president a few years ago. 4 presidencies ago, I think. He has been. He's going to have to spend 5 years in prison for stealing money. Yay! I'm waiting to celebrate because with people like that, I'm like waiting until he has at least served 3 or 4 years in prison before I'm like, okay, he has actually been sent. There. He's not going to get out of it. At least he got the thing, so that's something. That's a good precedent to set. And hopefully more will follow, because he's not the only one to steal money. And the same president's son right now is being a bit viral everywhere because he's a piece of shit. And he did an interview that's like laughable. A lot of people are memeing right now because it's like just peak privileged white guy, cishet guy. People are memeing that a lot right now. So you know, great week for that specific family. God, also I saw the Project Sekai movie is in cinemas now. Here. Which it's been out for so long in Japan. It took so long to come here. I kind of want to watch it, but I won't watch it in cinemas, that's for sure. But I saw that, like, because I was like, oh, I haven't checked what was in the cinemas in a while, and I checked, and I was like, why are you here? What is happening? The project, they had it was like the weebest fucking cinema ever. They had the Project Sekai movie, the new BTS movie, and then they also had the like a BTS recap thing, marathon, whatever. I was like, where are we? What is this? And the Demon Slayer movie, of course. It's like fucking Weep Town. Okay, so going to finish here for today. I think I'll just do the colors for the last 2 dates of stream, and then I'll continue on Tuesday with the happy ones, which should take less time because of course I already have the base for the line art and colors and everything done. So it'll take less time. I don't need the reference stuff anymore, so goodbye. But yeah, I'm going to go now, and I'll try to fix the PNG situation for Tuesday. We'll sure see. I might look that up just after stream. But yeah, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Celeste. Bye bye.